Alright, we're pulling up Destiny 2 right now. We're gonna try to get some major Moment of Triumph stuff done. At least Triumph-wise. We're gonna try to work on those. At OTS. Okay, as expected. I am gonna put my same thing with this, because apparently still it cannot be captured by game window or something. I don't know why exactly. That resets in 3 hours. So we're gonna really try and focus on this right here. So we got Vastus, Patrol, Treasure Hunt, and it's Orient. Stories. We're almost done with all the tower. We got Allies. So Metzavala. Me, you, and Big Bull. This unlocked a cutscene. He targets and needs zero snipers. There's all abilities. Daily bounties. Complete a deep side quest, which is obtain. Can't do that since that's like a raid thing. Campaign, there's a bunch of stuff here. Most of these are easy. Most of these also should be easy. Targets. Yeah, those are easy. Can that work? Edge. Also, we gotta. I forgot I gotta. Which right now. Also, the new stuff got revealed. Discord's not open. Oops. You guys are gonna see this. Because I forgot I didn't open that. My Discord. You guys, I need to find a thing that pings that I'm live on YouTube. Why are you? Alright. Why is that the phone? No. Give me a second. Details. Upload thumbnail. Save. It's alright, give me a second, I'm trying. Good? Yeah, it's good. Okay, let me like actually like redo this. I know it's like my third ping. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna like open one window. Yeah, I can hear myself. Quit. There we go. Alright. Use only sword and glaives. Clean activity with only sword and glaives equipped in your weapon slots. Yeah, most of these are easy. Whisper 0 Hour, Passage. Complete the Pale Hearts exotic mission Dual Destiny in 30 minutes or less. Yeah, I need to work on that. Teamwork section. There's strikes and battlegrounds, so these are pretty easy. This is the part that I'm not gonna be able to get to. I'm not as into the raiding scene now, so I don't really know much on this. However, this right here, I might be able to work on. It'll take me some time because I go for like everyone. And competitive PvP, I can probably do this one, to be honest. This is gonna take me some time, but yeah, it's gonna take us some time. So let's just start with this. In the Moth Yard and Dark Forest. So Moth Yard's up here. Let's start getting some of this done. Oh yeah, I don't get the hate that people have with the characters for HSR that were revealed. I guess they're saying, oh, they could have been skins, and I'm like, yeah, sure, they could have been, but there's a lot of other gacha games. They release characters that look like they could have been skins. Or side paths of characters that look like they could have been skins. So I'm like, why are we complaining about this one specifically? That's just the idea I'm getting. Like, people are like, oh, I don't like this because it looks like it could be a skin. I'm like, oh, that's like almost every other side path could have been a skin. That's Moth Yard done. We got all of this done, right? Yeah, we got the weekly thing done. So I did a Venturous Host the other day. I read up on a guide on how exactly to do it. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, when you really get to it, it is easy. I didn't realize these event ones are probably never coming back. Like this Solstice one. That makes me a little bit sad, because I would love to grind them. Can I wonder if I can come? Yes, I can. Though, talking about Destiny and all of it, what's happened with it is, yeah, it's hard. Because, like, it is a tough thing to really talk about because of all the things that have happened with the game. This update right here, the Moment of Triumph, though, is one of the best updates they released. Everything the community asked for. Okay, that's those two done. We're also going to try to go back and complete some of the Lifeline, Renegades, Kepler, Pale Heart, and stuff like the Neomuna. So it's not only just Moment of Triumph stuff I have to do. Eternity, Archon's Line, and Neomuna. So we gotta go to Eternity. Then Archon's Line on the moon. Then someplace in Neomuna. And, like, I'm gonna try to get everything here I can get. Obviously, I won't be able to get this one done because of the raid one. But like I said, I'll try to get as much here as I can done. Like, Praxic, I don't think I'll be able to do, because it's way too much grinding. Something like Fated Weapon and stuff like that, I can. Oh dear.
I am an agent of the Nine.
Yeah, well, I am no one. Oh, it's one right there. You know, this just reminds me when Eternity just came out. Honestly, this does remind me when Eternity just came out, and it was a fun time. It's like, it was a fun time to play the game. Like, Ancient Skull. Do I like have a quest or something? I forget what these ancient skulls have to deal with. It might be the exotic. And someone has a quest over here. Actually, you get to climb up this. No, technically you have to go through this. Yeah, you have to kind of guess which one's the correct one. Kind of forgot. In a way, you kind of have to guess which one's correct. Or you go up. Yeah, this is where you get your exotic Magmum. We need to go to a scenic spot around here. I just don't know where exactly it is. But I feel like I want to go through each dungeon at least one more time. Huh, I gotta know, what is this quest for? Ancient Skulls reward. Okay. It's just an in-game reference. Never mind. Okay, so technically it is just an in-game reference to something. God, this game's beautiful. Like, I'll always hate Sony for getting rid of this game. And look, just because I say I hate Sony, it's not like I'm never gonna buy their stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna get their games and all that. I personally disagree with what they did here with Destiny, but not much we can do in the end. But yeah, I personally I don't like what Sony did, but truthfully, what's done is done. I mean, try to get off that. But what's done is kind of done. I mean, Yeah, you can complain, but there's not much that can be done in the end. I mean, like, when I'm done everything, will I come back to this game once in a while? I'm thinking maybe one time a year. One time out of the year, I will probably just come back to this game. Just to see how it's going. And obviously, player base is gonna dwindle.
My light is fading.
Yeah, I actually do need to do this right here, though. Yeah, that one was just I needed to get done because I knew what it was for. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to get Harbinger, that title, mainly because of this one. With the Pit of Heresy solo without leaving the activity, which is not entirely difficult. But it's this one without dying. The rest of these are pretty easy. And Neo Moon is the last one. And of course, they did leave character arcs still open. Just like they have stories like where certain characters are now doing certain things. And that could, and that's like saying, oh hey, if we ever come back to this, there's where the characters are in the end. And I'm like, cool. I mean, it still hurts, but knowing that there is some place where these characters are going in the end, like, it's just like, it makes it much better. It's like knowing, hey, these characters in the end are still here. And if this game ever gets a third one, like Destiny 3 or whatever it would be called, at least then there is that. This definitely does hurt me, but not to the extent as others. Mainly due to the fact that I've kind of already drifted away in a way. Vesper's all done. Be compassionate with your sorrow. I'm trying to think what that one is. Look this one up. Obviously, I've been doing this, but oh. I thought that said sorrow. Okay, I am an idiot. I thought that meant sorrow, not sparrow. I mean, that one is easy. Like, am I gonna complete this game in, like, what? This month? Next month? Probably not. Because of how much I want to do. I want to try to get as many of the badges done. Some I can't do anymore. Some I still can. Still don't want to have 100 voices, but I don't want to bother going for that. But yeah, I still have a lot of content in this game, and obviously I'm not going to complete it all, like, in one day. And of course comes Marathon. How do people... Some people don't want to support Marathon anymore because of what happened, but I'm more on the sense of... I just want to play a game I enjoy. And I do, in fact, enjoy Marathon. So I'm like, why would I stop that? Look, if there's any hope for Destiny 3 is, sadly enough, if you don't like Marathon, just don't talk about the game. I mean, it's that simple. If you don't like Marathon, don't even really talk about it. In my opinion, cause people around have been playing on Marathon in a way. I'm like, if you don't like the game, that's fine. You know, I'm forcing you to really play it. But like, if you just don't like it, why even continue talking about it? It's about to be ordered. And there is still one last exotic mission for me to do. Like, I do still have one last exotic mission, and I don't know. Simulated demolishers on Nessus. Those three are easy. The only one I don't know on is the Nessus one, because I don't actually know what that is. It's just, I don't know. Because, like, I won't be able to get every title. Because I don't have a raid party anymore. Because, like, yeah, if I really focus on it, I could do Cursebreaker. That would take, like, a while. And there's still a bunch of catalysts I need to get done.
Hello.
Oh, what is the bonus on this?
Take care.
I do need to do one of those. Because I'm trying to get done that quest, and that one I'm unsure on where exactly it is. Warlord's Ruin. Third. Actually. Why don't we just do Aspire the Watcher real? I don't know. Yeah, it's 3 hours till weekly reset. And like, there's still stuff I need to do on the Pale Heart. Bro, don't tell me I have something else left here, like the from the track. So I do think I still have something from the track here.
Hanzo, check this out.
Yeah, I still do. Terminal overload, solar arc, weapons, and additional bounty. Where's terminal overload? Let's just go into this. I've been going back and watching some videos. Wait, hold on. Whatever.
The Vex are running off with the array. Get them before they reach the Nexus.
Does he actually want solar abilities though, or no? Truthfully, when it comes to Destiny, the best thing I can do is just enjoy it while I still can. Truthfully, that's the most I can do. Is still enjoy the game while I still can. Frames are a bit low below the enemy.
Don't hold back now! That array is at its limit!
Definitely the sword does count as a crafted weapon, which is good. I mean, there's also all the exotics I still need to grab, like dungeon specific, like Icebreaker, Warlord, the Warlord Ruin one, and more like that. But there's still a ton of exotics to do. Iron Banner for PvP? I haven't played PvP in so long. I do know, I guess Iron Banner should be back today.
And the grand prize goes to the Guardian! Well done! You smoked the competition so bad they've already packed up and gone home.
Orbs of Power, crafted weapons, arc, solar, and chest of open. So technically speaking, I need to do this like around 3 more times. Just to get the destination track like fully maxed out. I mean, of course, I plan on making more progress off stream. We a lost sector around here. You know what this is exactly? No, because I've been playing this game for a while. Okay, it gave me a free red border. But also, I want to start collecting those. There's also action figures around here that I need to collect. I feel like we all gave Lightfall a little bit too much hate. Just my opinion, though. I feel like we all gave Lightfall a little too much hate for what it. I mean, yes, story-wise, it was honestly so bad. Gameplay-wise and destination-wise, maybe it got a little bit more hate than it deserved. Okay, that one's done. Now I gotta do solar and arc. Arc gun. And solar gun, and there's another one of these. Just give me red borders. Really nice. Because I'm never gonna craft these, but nice having the red borders filled out. I forget the campaign. Was that supposed to do something? I truly do forget the campaign now. And we got those pretty bad. Like, look, I'll say it. The campaign, whew, not terrible. They're above us. How the hell did you get up there? Oh. Right here. I still don't like the replacement of seasonal challenges with orders. A part of me is like, why couldn't they both be in here? Oh, hey, that's actually an achievement done. that all around here? Secret. Yeah, there's a bunch around. In Zephyr's Recourse. Right around there. That's a tier 5, but... I'm not gonna use this grenade launcher for a bit. Let me just readjust myself. We've been doing this for like an hour and barely made any progress. Oh my god. I wonder how much of my old friends on here are doing. I had old friends on here, but kind of fell off touch. Like a long while back.
Data's coming in. Hey! Coming right up.
Look, I will say this. Neomuna as a whole is a beautiful destination. That, I think we can all say. Neomuna is beautiful looking. It is visually impressive and all. I still need one more of these. More of these. I think we get this. Because I'm not doing the raid or dungeons, you know. Nightmare would be the easiest thing to do.
Seismic activity is down in the cloud orbit. Get ready to rumble in the real world.
I'm liking this weapon. public events and just terminal This is technically doing some past stuff that actually have not gone around to do. What I'm doing right now. So like, whatever. Yeah, that's a moment of calm for me, but technically this could be part of moment of calm. I don't know. But yeah, it does start talking about Destiny, what's been going on. Mainly because I feel bad for these developers. Not because of myself. I kind of moved away from it. But it's because of the developers I feel bad for.
Start giving him yes! Show him what of his big that is!
And I want to keep grinding some of these dungeons. My one regret with Destiny is that I didn't play more of it before. And there's gonna not be much of a game other than Marathon now that really has that Destiny gunplay. Of course, there's still Destiny. You can still play the game. No one's really stopping you from playing it. I mean, truly, you can still come back and play the game and enjoy it, but I mean, when there's like nothing left for me to do, I'm not gonna really play it that much. course, when I get rid of Destiny, that does mean I got more time to play some other games. But would actually mean Destiny 2 is gonna end? Obviously. We all suspected at some point this game was going to end. That was confident for sure. I just thought they would announce a third game that's in, like, heck, even in early development. Even if it was in early development, like, they're still, like, trying to work some stuff out and all, like, they're still trying to, like, develop the basic stuff. At least knowing that there was a third game being made. At least that would have been better. Bro just threw me all the way up there.
Great job, Guardian! With the Disruptor gone and Nezarec out of the picture, maybe the citizens can finally get some peace and quiet.
Guess while I wait, I could just go on Twitter. You know what sucks also? The layoffs. Like, the gaming industry makes so much money. We can all vouch and say, I think the gaming industry makes so much damn money. Like, and yet, you have to lay off people because, why exactly? Because the industry itself, it makes a ton of money. We can all know that factor. Probably more than the filming industry and all. But then you have to actually lay off people, which is like... Why exactly do you have to lay off people? Because some big guy up top is not making ideally enough money? You know, he has plenty? And that's what really sucks the most. That we know they can get paid for their developers. Now, sometimes I understand it's unavoidable. Sometimes I can understand if it's like an unavoidable thing. Like, let's say a small group of people have to sadly lay off some people. And they actually have a good reason. Like, you cancel 3 studios over at Xbox, and like you guys are not making enough money as it is. You can't even pay developers or something. Although I'm not gonna say like I don't know fully what's going on. I don't. Why didn't I get these before? And the fact there is, the Sony CEO's like, we did the right thing by laying off these developers for Bungie. I'm like, it's the right thing for you, not for them. How can I get up there without having to actually use brand? I think I do have to use it. And like, there are games that I'm like, I don't think are that interesting that they're still wanting to make. Like, let's take, the people who make the Horizon game. Right now, they're making a live service Horizon game, with a goofy art style, in which I'm like, did people really ask for this? I mean, it seems more like you guys want to fill out a portfolio of live service games. So, I don't know, making another single-player Horizons game that's actually really good. Okay, in this one right now. I guess I'll just game lucky with the red borders.
Heavy Cabal fortification inbound. Anyone with a spare gun care to help out?
Okay, I gotta do this. But I think I do see a legit way to get up there. But no, the Horizon Zero Dawn, I played it. I have not played Forbidden West. I can, but I just have to get actually around to it. Zero Dawn is actually really good, though. And like, I would definitely play it again.
My scans show this fortress has a powerful reactor, way more than it needs just to run those engines.
Damn it, I could have gotten them all in one.
Oh, I get it. Shut down the thermal exchange, and we'll smoke out any commander sheltered inside.
And like, I'm not gonna deny that PlayStation makes good games, because all they do, the Horizon games, stuff like that, they're all good games. Anti-hero, complete all heroic public events, and Yamuna. A lot of stuff done I thought it would make sense for me to do earlier.
Nice work, Guardian. That Valis won't be giving me any more ulcers.
You knew this, Commander.
I'm a police profiler. It's my job to know everyone who endangers this city.
home stretch. The Guardian's gotta leave it all out on the course.
And what sucks is that some people, for even playing Marathon, for like, people playing Marathon, some people go in the chat saying, how can you play this after Destiny, after what they did to Destiny 2? I'm like, A, it's not Marathon's fault. It's Sony's and Bungie's. It's their leadership specifically. So if you want anyone to blame, go blame them. People who work on Marathon have nothing to really have nothing really to do with all of this. They're just sitting there trying to make a game. And that is the same thing with Roblox in a way. Yes, Roblox may make stupid changes, but it's not like the developers like who make games on their fault. Like you say, oh, I don't like Roblox because it did this, and you attack the developer. I'm like, it's not their fault that Roblox made a stupid choice. Although I highly doubt that's ever happened.
Ace has returned to the Cyber City. Thanks for your help, Guardian.
And now we're officially at rank 30. We got lifeguard stuff. So let's head back to Nimbus. Someone says here, there are two options available. Continue to stream Marathon, do not stream Marathon. It comes down to your preference. If you enjoy a game, you don't have to. If you enjoy a game, you don't have to stream it. As long as it's not... As long as not every game needs to be streamed. Especially Marathon and its controversial. That is true. At least to the point where he says, not every game needs to be streamed. Oh, whoops. Thought I was living in Neomuna for a minute.
Check this out.
stories, rewards for New Moon Engram. And there we go. Contain all stuff from there. Honestly, technically speaking, you could technically still get this done. I can still do these two. Can't do that. Yeah, I mean, I was able to technically earn like this one. 18, 19, 20. And yeah, you technically still do this one. But that was for a virtual fighter. And let me just let my cat out. Just quick, hold over. So we gotta earn trophies from Neomuna. Any campaign on Master and action figures. So technically we gotta do this one. I know where that one's from. Technically I can do that at any point. Maybe I'll come around and actually do some of these campaigns again. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm just sitting here thinking, what exactly? I think I still need to do these. And Ghost Reputation. Bro, there's like a lot of stuff on here I technically still need to get around to do. I do miss the Pathfinder system.
Cayde, you've known the commander a long time. You ever seen him like this?
Worst I ever saw Zavala was right after the Great Disaster. Didn't know the light could go out of an Awoken's eyes till then. But this is something else. He's scared. I've never seen him scared before, not like this. I understand the fear, I feel it too, but I don't know what he'll do with it.
Eris once told me fear is a knife. We can use it to hurt others or ourselves. But we also have the choice to sheath it.
Got some taking popping up on my route. Y'all okay?
Nothing I can't handle. If you need me to come over and give you a hand, let me know.
Hey now, who put who on their back when we threw down?
Oh, come on. You caught me by surprise.
Having Cayde back, it's almost like he was never gone. Like the Traveler knew it needed to make the fire team whole again.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's real nice to see you all again, but the Traveler could have asked before yanking a guy back to life.
Cayde, I need to tell you something before we go any further. I need to get ahead.
Oh, ominous and cryptic. My favorites. Yes, let's.
I'm just like kind of silent during this. Like, I honestly love this campaign. Oh my god. This is the guy who's... What's that damn raid? Wait, I'm confused. How are you supposed to hit both sides? Because I know exactly who that's from. I didn't realize that at first. I think grenade launcher shot. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this part solo. Okay, this is actually kind of... I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually go to orbit, because this is actually kind of confusing. Like, how are you supposed to hit both sides? Because, like, I actually am so confused on the deal of that. Oh. Requires a fire team. But you can't do that solo. I thought you could. I could just find fire team to do this. Okay, what is my drop rate bonus for Spire of the Watcher? There is no way this is at 0. At 1? Okay, what about Warlord's Ruin? Okay, I think those are... I do want to do these on Master at some point. Oh. No, good. No, I just had to listen to that. Am I gonna have to get someone like Andrew in here for me to do this? Because literally, it's the one. Because if I'm going by expansion, okay, technically these are the dungeon ones I do at some point. But this is technically the next one. I mean, I guess we go back to Triumph farming. Alright, where even is that located? Watcher's Grave is where you find it. Okay. Obviously, tomorrow, I think Friday will be a, Oh! 2 of my upcoming shows I want to look at are releasing, like, month after month. I'm a fan of the Reacher show, so like that's coming out on August 12th, and this one's coming out on the 16th. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe because tomorrow we're gonna start our true pacifist run on Undertale.
Why would they leave these places if they get so angry when anyone steps on them?
But like, I'm not even rushing through this. I'm just taking my time to enjoy it.
Fires down.
As inorganic networked intelligences, Vex
Well,
are
apparently
not
there's a
capable of
portal
digestion.
on here,
Yeah,
which you
thanks.
interact
Eat that
with
anyway.
to summon
Inorganic
the
network
things I need.
intelligences.
They set on or something. Oh, that construct. Yeah, I know what it is now. There's a third one around here. I just can't see it. Oh, I decided to get Portal and Portal 2 today with the second Stellar, which is something, a game, the second Stellar is a game I've been interested in, because it's like a roguelike. And if you don't know me, I like roguelikes. Like, I have over 100, it's not much, like 100 hours on content, so it's not so much. There we go. And we got this done. You know what, the paint's right there. Wow, these guys are actually kind of tanky. Get some. Yeah, it's an amount of time to do this. Bro, is this like a raid boss or something? Because like, this guy's stinky as hell. That was my fault there. You guys like barely a minute to actually defeat this guy. Yeah, these ones might have to wait till later. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this one. It's recharging. Yeah, I can see this one being useful. In the Skywatch, serve the remnants in the Skywatch and defeat the remnant past. Rift Generator event, and let's go to Skywatch. That's not the Skywatch. Yeah, I feel like I know exactly where it was.
Still fighting the good fight, I see. You'll like that one.
Alright, technically speaking, we just gotta, like, do a public event on here. Oh my gosh. Red has been done. I know that was like the lich spot around here a while back. It's like right around here. Oh yeah. Then you would go over here. The fact that I remember how to do this is like actually kind of crazy though. feel it's gonna die there. But I forget where that leads. I forget to do, like, a last wish part of the raid? Starting in Season 3, new event packs will transfer 6 credits only.
Tell them to fall back. I'm sending in the Guardians team.
The Scorn move against us.
That is kind of weird. So for event packs now, for Siege, starting in Season 3, they will... newer events will only be, like... You can only attain the event packs now using R6 credits. Which... I don't care as much, because, like... It's a... I don't really do events or pair up packs. But, like... I'm just like, why make this change when you already had a good system? Someone says, for now it's completely pointless, which they aren't wrong on that one. In a way, yes and no. No, if you don't get the battle pass for new ops, then no, Rebound isn't entirely useless, but yes, it's definitely lost a lot of use function now. Because of this given change. I'm also pretty disappointed in Ubisoft for that move, but I'm like, whatever. At this point, you might just say get rid of her now, not as entirely. I mean, obviously don't, but like, that's what it does feel like they're trying to do at the moment. Because when it comes to event packs, you could always use Renown to buy packs. Now, you can't. At least when it comes to newer events. When it comes down to newer events, you can still use the event pack, but you can't. But with older events, you can. Just looking at Twitter about this. And Kudos says they're extremely torn on this. I don't know why. I don't know how you're extremely torn. You can just say, yeah, this is kind of a bad decision overall. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, someone mentioned. Hold on, if Twitter would actually, like, I don't know, respond. Porn implies not completely negative. What positive aspects of this change do you see? I can't see a single positive. We might go for only 3 hours today. So looking for the public event. Then after this, after another hour, I'm gonna probably like get off and do my dailies and just do other stuff. What kind of stuff does he have on him?
Sensors show a sudden increase in energy associated with the score. Keep an eye out.
Am I gonna like record Portal? I mean, I could. Although that one's a little bit more questionable because like, it wouldn't be the worst. go, there's that one done. There we go, heroic. I know first it's gonna be an ACOPS Rising Day. And that's those two done. Purple one for Petra. Sniper rifles and EDZ and that. Okay. Those two should be easy per se. I just need to figure out what character I don't have an aspect on. Really, no, I do have to do some campaigns down here. I think it's actually my hunter I need to go on. Like, I will spend, like, a day, like, doing the campaign of... I need to do the Edge of Fate and Renegade. As you can see, this one's an old build. Like, this is... I need to update it at some point. Also, I need to go through some of these. Maybe this one? I don't know. Yeah, Ubisoft always somehow makes, like, terrible choices in the end. And to this day, I still don't know how they choose to do this stuff. Listen, I was not gonna grind Strand out just to get these. Yeah, I don't know. Ubisoft has good games, but always makes a bad choice. Like, Rainbow Six Siege is a one-of-a-time game.
Looking good,
And
pal.
yet, Ubisoft somehow
Right up.
makes gritty decisions like this. I mean, I guess we can just confuse it all into this for now. I think what it was. Is it Europa's? Just to get some of all this done. 2 new fragments. Oh wait, there's a grenade also. Like I said, it's gonna cost me a hell of a lot of glimmer. And then we gotta go to Ikora.
What if we tried diplomacy? What if we let them...
Welcome back.
Wait, what? Diplomacy?
Done, done, done.
Bro, upgrade modules? I haven't seen those in a while. Was there anything in this quest terminal that I really need to do? Do I care about doing the new light again?
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a Guardian's journey.
That. Need that.
HP 30 to gasoid. Double time, double time. Security check. Secure.
A new speed. It's just a cover for the war call.
Yeah, some of these, as you can see here, are just literally...
The feed went down just as they were going to say who won.
I don't think I need to do those, because I actually haven't checked out the rest of the sets on here. They're different each time, right? Oh my god. We're gonna have to go for each class. Marathon themed armor. Front lines. Those. Reclaimed event weapon items. So these are from that. Oh, a bunch of emblems back here. Pinnacle Ops. Both in the Lawless.
How may I help you, Guardian?
The Tenants of Death armor. What is in this one? That is nice. Again, a lot of these armor sets are nice because they're just more classic. This is like a Future War Call thing. The Tenants of Devotion. SRL stuff. Tenants of Sacrifice. Oh my god. That is nice. Oh my god, man. Literally everything we have ever asked for. I feel like I have to go to my Warlock and see what it looks like on my Warlocks. All of this stuff. Also kind of gotta go back and do get some of this stuff released, because like I'm still missing this helmet here, the armor set, although I can probably grab that. So I'm missing Deep Plunder. So we had to go to Ada and go and get the Deep and Plunder armor.
Take a look.
Right, yeah.
I bring a message from the Nine.
I bring a message from the Nine.
It was never mine.
Through that, Zer.
Fought everything else.
I hear in a lore book he like died or something. I don't know, actually. I'm waiting for the My Name is Bife video.
What do you
I'm
mean?
waiting for the Bife videos to really know about the lore book.
Bye. Your light has not gone out.
Where are these? Yeah. New melee. Sure.
Then take it.
New aspect here.
May it serve you well, Guardian.
And nothing left here.
Strike with precision.
Alright, everything has been officially unlocked for
Do you
this
have
one.
knowledge to share?
I think so.
I want the kind the hunter sees.
If I'd known I was going to be working with this many Guardians, I would probably have listened at school more.
But I'm like hungry, but I just don't know what to really eat. So, although I haven't had any... I woke up this morning. You would not imagine what happened when I woke up this morning. I woke up and I was like, My stomach was hurting very badly. I don't know what I ate the night before. I don't remember. But I woke up and I was not feeling great. Of course, I'm feeling fine now, but like, I was not doing good that morning. That morning, my man, it was not a good morning for me. It was more of a, wake up, you are not going to feel good this morning. And oh boy, was it correct. Let's go over each fashion. This was on Solar One, could use an update. Kind of like how techno this one looks, except for the helmet. Definitely could use an update. I'm gonna have to make food after a stream, honestly. Okay, what the hell is it? Is it on my Titan? You know, since I'm here, I might just check Europa. Someone said, Jesus, oh my god. It was a guy who's rumored, I'm not gonna say he did or didn't yet, but he's rumored to cheat the Easter egg. Now this person says, now my question is, response is, if you knew the decoy step was rumored to be a step, that means you would have gotten hinted by a single window every possible area. Map and actually... It's not just one decoy, by the way. It's 3 in a row. That's something that was intended to be someone who wouldn't spend hours. I think this whole cheating thing, look, I think whoever actually cheated this, who cheated the entire Easter egg, they are I don't know if I can really say it, but at the same time, they're a real douche for doing that to the community. The community wanted to find that this was an all-time high Easter egg. And then a group of people decided to cheat. Now, I'm not going to say it was them, but at the same time, I'm not going to say it wasn't. Season 5 begins July 23rd. So he may not be around for when that launches. At least mid-season. Mid-season might be in August or September. The Marathon set. The Hake set. Those two did look nice. This one's the Ever Sunrise. Nice. New pledge card. I like that. And I forget which one this is from. I know it's from Faction Rallies, which they get rid of, sadly. So good. Now this one. Oh, chroma look. This is definitely a Vex look. And each one of these for all sets just look amazing. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. This one also is a Scion. This one's a Scion look. And this one's more of a Aquatic look. Underwater. Fallen. Outlaw Rider. And this is the one I just bought by accident and misclicked. Devotion is a SRL stuff. It might be my Titan I'm missing out of at the Puka Pond. My Warlock's already done.
Checks out. Carry on.
Then take it.
Soul Siphon. Alright.
Good luck.
And we got Soul Siphon. What is the one thing I miss at the Puka Pond? Still find it so annoying that they added this, but I'm just like, what the hell, man? You added this at the end of service. I just unplugged my headphone. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make like potato things after this. Alright, am I missing something off this? There we go. It was on my Titan I was missing something. And while we're at it, let's just get everyone done. I think I will play NTE. It's just when I don't know, because I'm gonna be trying out like stuff like Dead by Daylight soon. I'm gonna get the game around this month. Sniper, that's right. Looking for a sniper. God, this was such a cool exotic. I love this game for its music, its art direction, everything. And a part of me likes that because of Marathon, also. I feel like this drone's been more of a, let's talk about Destiny as a whole, instead of like, more and less a, hey, this is a catch-up stream. This has been more of a, hey, let's just talk about Destiny for a bit. In 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm still talking about it. But I've kind of made my peace.
A Glimmer mining crew.
Look, I would have
Shut them down.
rather have this ended differently, but... And I wish I'd gotten back to get some titles, but I've made
Come
my
now.
peace.
Speak your mind.
But truly, when I
another
say
site.
I have made my peace with this game. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm just fine with it now. I'm just like, I'm happy in the state of the game now. And as much as I wish there were much more new content, I'm fine with what we have right now. But I am gonna like go through this one last time. Go through every destination. And just kind of relive those moments. And again, it's not like this is over permanently. Like, yeah, maybe there'll be no more new Destiny, but I can still come back and play some Destiny. How much more do I need to do on this one? But yeah, I can come back and play more Destiny. Maybe I want to come back in Atrost Land. Okay. But yeah, maybe I want to come back and do a strike or do a dungeon or two. Maybe even 3 dungeons. But yeah, I mean, there's never a reason not to come back every so once in a while. It is just there'll be no more new content. And this game's gonna stay installed for a little while. How long? I got no idea. Yeah, no, the recent changes Ubisoft made are absolutely terrible. When it comes to alpha packs, like, alpha packs are still terrible overall. And yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff once in a while you can get in there, but most of it is just seasonal stuff. I don't know. My hopes that a new Destiny will be made in the future are low. Because they pretty much scrapped the entire team and made it. And in that way, I'm just like, my hopes are low. I'll just be completely honest here. Like, the entire Raiden Dungeon team, gone. The narrative director is thankfully still working at Bungie. Who was working on Destiny lore, they're still working at Bungie. Now, what are they working on? Who knows? They could be working on a new IP or Marathon. Whatever it is, I hope it works out for them. But let's really hope it works out for them. Slinger Drill. I don't know, every time I think about how this game's ending, I'm just oh, teary-eyed. I honestly think I'm good for now, so I might just call it end the stream today. Tomorrow will be on Twitch. Thursday will be on YouTube. Friday will be on Twitch. And over the weekend, it'll definitely be a Genshin. But, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow on for some Undertale. Bye. Oh, man.